It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel. All of you are doing absolutely fantastic. We have some more grinding to do. Absolutely sleepy tonight. Absolutely sleepy. Because for whatever reason, Courtney could not properly go to bed last night. I ended up going to bed at like 2 a.m. And so hard to get out of the bed today. What's up, Dark Old Dragoon, Tanuja, Tiagi, Raheem, Twisted Soul, Corey, Issa, Jacob. Oh right, I forgot to activate it. Never mind. Should be fine. It should be fine. Working now. What's up? Good morning, Jacob. And Kabam fraud me. Katie done payment for sigil from my second device because first one was not now details and they don't give me sigil. Tell them but no response. Maybe you purchased sigil on a different account. Either way, you need to still keep on messaging to Kabam. But you need to be kind of like fairly cordial with them. The cleaning went well? Cleaning? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're on about. Sure, why not? Good morning, what's up, Devastator? What's up, Volodya? Ooh, by the way, Accelerate isn't here. I wanted to tell him that I kind of binged Record of Ragnarok last night. But, you know, I've fast-forwarded through a lot of parts. Do we get a free 3-star Hercules yet? No. Apparently, Kabam is not. Well, as far as we know anyways, Kabam's not giving everybody 3-star Hercules. And these comments got me a bit annoyed. What comments? Morning, all the nice people of MCOC. Yeah, good morning, all of you. Get out.
Alright, get out of here!
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Oh yeah, PP here too. Thoughts on America Chavez? I don't know, we'll see when she gets closer. So far, I mean, like, if she's gonna have decently good numbers, then fair play, should be quite good. If she doesn't have decently good numbers, then she's gonna absolutely suck. In terms of utility, she didn't have too much, but again, I have not seen her proper like rotations and playstyle.
By the power of Grayskull!
Somebody sleepy? Yes, somebody is very, very sleepy this morning. Hey, what's up, Seraph? Justification for Hercules is overhyped. That he isn't for endgame players and he's for progression players. Oh yeah, that is just... I mean... Jubilee can be good for progression players, like, you know what I mean? Jubilee could do wonders for progression players. We are not guaranteed to get the 3-star Hercules. So, I do not. Watch Black Widow movie? Very nice. I have not seen it yet. Boom, sorted. What's up, ZeroFrostNinja? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. By the way, I haven't talked to you properly for a bit. How are you doing? How's things with you? You're still American, Canadian, or how you finally sorted out your employment situation, my man? Ah, stupid war machine. Exactly, besides the playstyle isn't practical for progressing players, and if he isn't for in-game players, he shouldn't be advertised as. Exactly, no, I agree. And yeah, playstyle is not overly practical. Playstyle is actually much more limiting than people realize, given the fact that you have to have easy, unobstructed access to special attacks and ability to land intercept or heavy attack. But hey, anyways, we'll see what happens to Hercules. Like, I'm not gonna get myself too worked over it. I understand that people want to be hyped, and it's not like I want Hercules to be bad champion. I'd be happy if he's good, and I'd be happy if he's like useful and everybody knows. On the champion spotlight of Hercules says that he's coming to the 15th of July as teaser. Well, the teaser, well, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't say that he feels underwhelming, no. I think he's fine. I disagree with it a bit, although I do think that some hyper. Yeah, for AQ, maybe. Maybe. For AQ, yeah. Maybe. Don't really think so, because immortality is cool, but it doesn't seem to answer some of the bigger problem fights, but whatever. Some of the problem path. I'm still American, I'm still working that out. Also income keeping me going. Oh, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, Zero. I was a victim of my inability to read, and I bought all 3 crystals today. There were 6 star crystals for $50. Boy, I was wrong. Yes, Michael, boy, you were wrong. That was a very shady thing Kabam did, without a doubt. But yeah, inability to read is a big problem there as well. But without a doubt, when that offer came out, I was talking about how shady it looks. Why the hell would they need? Like, that is exactly why they made it, as like, look like a 6-star crystal. There's just no need for it. There's no need for it. Hey, what's up, Arman? How are you doing? Does Hercules help new players more than so-called? Well, I don't think he does. I don't really think he does. Being buffed up path, but Hercules does better than Corvus, because I don't need to collect the charges in section 1. But don't you collect the charges? You can't say that Hercules does better than Corvus on a buffed up lane and fights themselves if you are able to collect the charges. He's also going to be better than Corvus for cast failure. What? What is cast failure? But he's going to be worse than Corvus in like 98 other scenarios though. You can always find 1 or 2 or 3 things that some champion is better than another. But that Dupil once again, Lyser, don't worry about intercepting. And, because Hercules dupe is not a lifesaver. What's up, Chichaji? Oh, yeah, he might have a place. He might. Well, that's another thing that's gonna be with Hercules. Because of prestige, every person will have him ranked and they will try to find a place for him. And that's, if you think about it, a really, really kind of like unfair advantage. Well, maybe not necessarily unfair advantage, but it's the same thing as Sunspot. How many years we had to hear Sunspot is this amazing, insane, whatever now, since 6-star rank 3s became thing, because everybody had him. He's a prestige champion, so Sunspot has a lot higher chance to be deemed good for something just because he's tried for everything. Which MCOC character is PAP? That would be Silver Centurion, my friend. That would be Silver Centurion. I have tried Diablo in map 7, and he holds his own. Yes. Yeah, early access bundles already came. Early access bundles already came here. I'm after, yeah, I'm after Hercules for prestige as well. What's up, Mamati? Hiding. I'm kind of already missing the girlfriend, to be honest. Like, I couldn't get myself to sleep last night. I mean, bugs and all, that Summer of Pain fight still has to be done and can be done, I think. And that's what the compensation's for. Kind of. Just wish there were some single revives. If there's one top hard piece of content that you do this week, make sure it's the Summer of Pain one, because that's the temporary one. Everything else can wait. For this path 2, who would be better for Luke Cage? 6-star rank 2, Undupe Stealthy, 5-star rank 5 dupe Shang-Chi, 5-star rank 5 dupe She-Hulk, or instead a gun ramp up. Definitely not Stealthy, I think. Depends how well you play with She-Hulk. I'd probably do it with Shang-Chi. I would try to do it with Shang-Chi. I have never done it with Shang-Chi. I have ramped up a gun there, which worked out perfectly fine, and I have done that by the She-Hulk, which also can be quite fine. Yeah, it's also, yeah, it is also obviously not quite clever to buy stuff without reading what you're buying. But you know, it comes together in the middle from both sides. But only one of the sides actually did something sinister, as far as I'm concerned. Hercules the new Sunspot. Well, that's how I kind of think of him, yes. Doesn't do wrong. That was it. There you go. Yep. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't like it. No, I mean, like, this has been like the first, aside from like one night, or 2 nights in the last 2 years, when I slept on a couch. But then it was different, because, like, you know, that's a mission. I haven't really been apart from my girlfriend. Hercules does what Cosmic Class does, big burst damage and maximum good Cosmic Champion. That's, well, that shouldn't be all that Cosmic Class is, though, as far as I'm concerned. Where's your girlfriend? My girlfriend's visiting her brother in London. And her nephew, and, you know. She's gone for the weekend, she went to London. Okay, so Immortality is better than Corvus. Yeah. Yeah, again, there will, you can always find, like, what's the way to put it? We can all objectively agree that Wolverine has better healing than Iron Patriot does. But you can come up with a scenario where Iron Patriot's healing is better than Wolverine's. You know? You can find a scenario to fit whatever type of, like, idea or narrative you are pushing, always. It's not really hard. I could literally say that in this specific scenario, Iron Patriot's healing is better than Wolverine's, because of X, Y, and Z. Not good with She-Hulk in that case. I think Shang-Chi is going to be least skill required right there. So Shang-Chi should probably be the easiest, but try it out before that. I do like that Herc synergy with iHulk a lot. That synergy looks absolutely dope. I agree, Buddy Lee. What's up, Immortal? Hiding. Still Jai Hard KT. Sorry, I'm late. Miss anything? Nah, I didn't miss anything special, but glad you're here. I missed 2 fights on SOP. Why the fuck would you want to do that? As in, like, why did you miss them, James? Okay, the rest of the fights down and use 50% of OCC in combination with the selectors from Act 6 and 7, I can guarantee. Well, there you go. Well, then get it done. Don't miss any more, James. Don't miss any more. Give us some of your last videos. Yeah, well, kind of. That's kind of that, to be honest, yes. Then no one can judge champ. Yeah, exactly. I agree. And, you know, again, I fully want Hercules to do as well as he possibly can. And I do, however, think that there will be a ton of people still trying to oversell him, just like there are people who are trying to oversell Ghost Rider. As in, like, I do believe that Ghost Riders, people are trying to use Ghost Rider for far more than they should. Or at the very least, they are purposely choosing Cosmic Ghost Rider as significantly less suited option for some fights. Just to show that he can do it, kind of thing. True, but with that mentality, no Cosmic Champs really necessary, since there are better options for virtually every one of them. Even Magneto does robots better. No. That mentality, like, see again, you're being intellectually dishonest. You're generalizing to some sort of grander scale. With that mentality, no Cosmic Champions necessary. No, obviously there are and have been, like, niche situations where de facto Cosmic Champions are filling in significant roles. You don't lump 39 champions in the same category. Just because something applies on an individual level does not mean that you can just make a blanket statement for it all. That's some sort of, yeah, I don't know, champion group identity statement, which I again disagree with. It's like, there are legitimately things that Horus is quite invaluable for. Or at the very least, the best. The fastest. The most suitable. There are legitimately things where Hyperion is pretty much the best. The most suitable. Most comfortable option. There are fights where Medusa does Magneto better. Sorry, does robots better than Magneto, just because she does not have to deal with the power. Again, you can't just blanket statement all it together. And one of your 6-star featured pulls got Solar Centurion. Have you used him? Not much. I have not used Solar. I have a ton of things to do, like, but yeah, I haven't really played with Solar Centurion much. And it's up, Growler. How are you doing? CGF for fights like Sin standing in the gauntlet and Abyss IDC. Just because he can do one fight doesn't mean that he... Yeah, exactly. Doesn't mean that he should be used for that. I agree with that. Yeah, I think that Shang-Chi so far is doing well enough to warrant that statement. Yes, ultimate mediocre player. By the way, I have discovered the reason why I love Mr. Negative. I think I'm gonna be making a Mr. Negative video like today or tomorrow. And I think that Mr. Negative is more potent than majority of the people realized. There is one very, very, very significant aspect that, combined with all of the other stuff in his kit, actually make him really, 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 really good. Reason why Cosmic is the weakest class, right? Yeah, exactly. I agree, Cosmic is overall the weakest class for similar reasons, but it doesn't apply on individual champion level. Do we have the fuck out of her? Yep, they did. Yeah, that is also true. At least he's not, you know, yeah, no, kinda, yeah. At least he's not like Silver Skull. a legit trend of doing almost every single fighting game with CGI. Yeah, and like that, I believe that there were like 2 weeks in the MCOC YouTube where about 35% of the videos posted by any and all content creators involved Cosmic Ghost Rider. it legitimately means like, oh, for fuck's sake, enough already. Like, you know, it legitimately made me go like, oh, I have so had enough. Hey, what's up, DD40UD? How are you doing? Just because you could drink coffee off a shoe doesn't mean you should. Pretty much. Well, obviously there were some other things that intrigued me about Mr. Negative. And I have found it. I have found the reason. It was a bit of a eureka moment in my brain. I legitimately think he's better champion than I have given him credit for. I mean, like, I never thought that he's like bad champion per se, but and yeah, Shasta, you use Cosmic Ghost Rider for nodes and KVQ and stuff like that, but you don't have counters for. That is a fair point. That is a similar situation how I used to use Hyperion for can't stop one stop in IQ map 7, just because I knew that with Hyperion I can get that fight down in 3 minutes. That is literally it. It doesn't mean that Hyperion is a good can't stop one stop counter. It just means that he was doing that fight quick or good enough. Make a Mr. Negative video. I might. I just might. How's the grind? Not too good actually. I'm a bit late today. A bit too late today. I'm still the best awesome. Yeah. Yeah, he is. He really is? I'll take you happier in Angela. Yeah. That is very true. Oh, this was a bad idea. Or not, I don't know. Oopsie. Yeah, should we? My side rank 5 with suicide he's decent, but without pickle. Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you. With Susus, he seemed to be quite okay. Alright, so I should finish this round at about 38-39 million, I think. So that means I should finish grinding tonight at about 49 million, I think. Which, you know, should be kind of sufficient. How much do you think Jubilee will go for? 45, 40. As a guess. We're gonna Dark Hawk with Ghost this week. Well, I'm objecting, only need the 1G1 class. Very good. Okay. Nah, I'm too late, man. I want. Okay, let me explain something. Yeah, I also do not like Stripe's playstyle. I am not a fan of that playstyle at all. Can't wait for CGR police to go against Hercules, bros. Oh, that would be so good to watch. Oh, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna now. This is something that I cannot miss out on. The yellow number squad bashing each other. The CGR versus Earth. Who better? you know? Sometimes you just need to give a little bit of a spark for a debate and then get some popcorn ready. And comes in the same category as Doom and Thekiryu, where Kabam intentionally made him closed broken, which is... Yeah, I think so. I do think so, yes. Man, fighting stealthy is fun. When you realize you're 30% down just by parry damage without mistake. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Hercules, Chads, CGI keyboard warriors. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video like that. I promise I will. It's like, who is better, Hercules or CGR? Most YouTubers don't condone comments war, but you know, there are exceptions. Like, here's the thing: I do not condone comments war for, like, you know, a reasonable group of my viewer base. If you are finding yourself to be a member of either Hercules Police or CGR Squad or whatever, then I think you kind of, you know, get what's coming. You know, the best animated reference for animated series and CGR Police Hercules Bros. San Andreas Green.
Language, young man.
I don't think so, no. I have never really played San Andreas. Hey, what's up, Anya? How are you doing? Popcorn loaded. I do CGR. Well, we'll see. You bullshit. That's a conspiracy theory, James, and you know it. Just full of shit. What's up, Mike? Yeah, obviously, no. I still think Hype's better than both of them, but you know, it would just be fun fight to watch out for. I'm part of the KT1 patrol. Oh, very nice. One big 90 for Hercules instead of dropping 12. I unfortunately will be, because I can't leave that up to chance. I have the TF5CC, I have the rank up gems, I have Awakening gem, I have some Sig Stones already, so yeah, I have to get that. So I'm planning on a first LOL run with Aegon. All very good. Can confuse whether or not to use suicides. It kind of depends on which team you run, but I personally think it's better with Liquid Courage and Double Edge if you run Nick Fury synergy. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say that I dislike him. Like, honestly, I don't mind CGR, but I definitely do dislike that 200,000 videos made of him. Yeah, you guys have no idea how much shit I had to eat not when I didn't place CGR at the highest tier of my tier list. Even from my alliance mates, man. There were some 3-4 alliance mates in ASR that were after my neck for not showing the proper respect to the messiah of the cosmic variety. Go. Mystic champions who really deserve buff. Oh, Nick Martinez. Welcome, man. Welcome, thank you very much for becoming a member. Now, Jacob, if you could invite Nick to members room. Messiah? No, not that Messiah, as in, like, you know, the chosen one. The religious Messiah. Not this Messiah. We'll see a bit from someone calling CGR slanted. No. We're not gonna see that. SOB challenge done. Nice. Very good, PV. Very good job. Get an early with that gun. Yeah, there you go. Tell my friend to rank 3 his CGR last week. He started exploring 622, 624. Finished yesterday. Said he only came handy for 3 or 4 parts. Yeah, well, there you go. Why are you doing that to people you call your friends, Ankit? Why are you doing that to people you call your friends? With Susus, how viable it is to use specials? You mean in Abyss? You don't really. You kind of drop level 3, but you don't need. Overall, that's kind of like the good thing is where you don't need to use special attacks to do more damage, you know? Because like your base damage is so much higher. I mean, you can still use special or 2 per fight if you choose to, but you kind of don't wanna. And you don't have to. And that's what also makes the fights kind of easier. For me at least, anyways. Yeah, don't respect. Vasky said Colossus was his MVP. I can believe that, because Colossus was in rare good sporting form in 6.3 and 6.4. That's exactly when my personal affection for that steel Comrade was developed. Ash, ach du Scheiße. Just needed to renew. Sorry, I have been away. It's all good, Nick. Don't worry. We all have our personal poop to deal with, but glad to see you back. Act 7 is a lot easier than Act 6, yes. 100%. 100%. Okay, anyone 5-star Hercules might go for? Not really, not too much. Ooh, Ultimate Mediocre player is becoming a member too. Jacob! We need you. We need you, Jacob. Hey, what's up, Vishal? How are you doing? But just check out what 5-star, I know, Overseer went for. Grind for a bit more than that. You really need to go early? Alright, don't worry. Enjoy the time with wifey. Got caught up with the hype. The new CGI isn't as good as people say. I thought he would be useful. Well, there you go. The good thing about rank 3 Colossus, he's really tanky. Yes. Yes. Good champion can do a fight doesn't mean it's that good. Yeah, no. You're absolutely right there. Ability to do something does not equal to ability to do it well. If I open up 643 or 642, there's only one path I can think that CGI is decent on, not even best. Yeah. What's up, PKP? Can I ask Grandpa a question in the stream? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. I mean, Guilty in 2099 is fine. Like, you know. Like, she's definitely a good champion. Which apps do I use to stream? Streamlabs OBS. That is an app. And that's pretty much it. But I also use Elgato Capture Card, which is an actual device that lets me mirror my screen. And then obviously Elgato is like, you know, programs that, drivers and stuff like that. CGR is a therapy champ. Yeah, he's very good for portion grinding though. Completely agree. Hold on. One of Susus and Fury. Fine. You don't need Heimdall when you run. Yeah, I would not use Heimdall there. If you use DPX, Quake, Nick Fury, then you probably want to bring in like Proxima for more damage or just any other random synergy. Nick Fury, Quake, Heimdall, Thorax. Yeah, no. That is not even the best team without Susus. The best team without Susus is Heimdall, Angela, Hela, and Starlord. Because then you have 2 cheat death mechanics. Or something like that. And like twice ability to heal. But yeah, with Susus you want Quake, Nick Fury, your Deadpool X-Force, and then like Prox or something. Or just any other champion that you want to tag along. I did So the Path of Labyrinth itemless using that team of rank 4 5-star A-Gun, Quake, Nick Fury, Gold Pool, and I took somebody with me, which is like something just for one fight or something. Now just figure out which plan to go forth. But I would go with the Susu plan, by the way. Is ability of the special one count is nullified? Yes, I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so. Anyway. 6-star duped APOC and duped Domino. APOC. Go with APOC there. Unnoticed things. Rank up Apocalypse. NG. Isn't Hella for pot farming now? Well, I don't have her ranked and I also don't think it's like that easy, but I mean sure, but I just don't have her ranked either. If I ever end up ranking her up, then maybe. What's up, you know? So there's some Red Guardian clips from Black Widow movie. Came to my mind. I'm sure I did to plenty of people. I'm sure I did to plenty of people. I have been hearing that for a bit now. I haven't seen it yet though. I think there was a thing about correct order to double cheat death, yes. I think whichever one you want to trigger first, you need to add earlier or something like that. But I don't remember exactly. Well, good morning, Toms. Hey, Toms. Hey, Toms.
You can't milk those.
Why am I going for Jubilee when she's pants? Because it will be a new champion. It's a new 6-star. It's quite easy as that. Let's lay it like let's lay it out here. I have a YouTube channel, so I'd be streaming at this time regardless. I can put up score big enough without spending any money or units or resources on it. And I don't have this particular 6-star, which I'd rather do have. So there is no good reason not to go for it. I have so far went for every single 6-star champion that I do not have, including the new ones. Yes, recovery does increase salve regen. Recovery does increase salve regen. But yeah, I actually have gotten like a ton of champions from Arena this by now. Let's think 6-star Arena from start. So let's count how many champions I have grinded in 6-star Arena. Shang-Chi 1, Stealth Suit Spider-Man 2, Mr. Negative 3, Ultron War Machine Mo. I did go for War Machine 4, Purgatory 5, Symbiote Supreme Skip, Overseer 6, Black Widow Clairvoyant Skip. So that's 6 of the featured ones. A basic ones, Immortal Abomination grinded, Spider-Ham grinded, so that's 2, 6, 7, 8. This is like 9 6-star I think I'm getting from the arenas. Like 9 or 10, something like that. Yeah, that's why. Seeing Mike's name green is very weird. It's very embedded in the channel's history now. True. It does make it, it's like, I like Mike, it's a cool guy. He knows what he done when he chose that name. And there is no more embarrassing feeling when Mike is posing as a Comrade daddy. Then again, you know, you shouldn't be embarrassed by your Mr. Clitoris. Oh yeah, there are no donors yet. Everybody's broke. You have lots of champion white player in to get more champions. Yeah, exactly. To actually being able to specifically target and choose 6-star champions, really, really valuable. At this point, I need to open like 8, 9, 10 crystals often to get one new champion. This is by far the best way how to expand my roster. Sentry needs an overhaul, yes. Sentry does need an overhaul. Completely agree. Yeah, I think I did count in Stealth Spidey. But yeah, I did get Stealth Spidey too. I'm up 6-star now. I am also really, really itchy to do some 6-star rank ups, but I'm being patient. Nick Unawakened, nope. Sim Supreme dupe, 621. Ew. Mike's name up there. No, okay, maybe. I would not rank up either one of those two champions personally.
Shut up and take my money.
By the way, I would
James
not rank up.
$5. Put Mike's name up there, just because.
Shut up and take my money.
ZeroFrostNinja $2. Co-parent if you haven't kissed Hercules butt yet.
Yeah, we have Mike up there now. Apparently we have Mike. Some great TV show to binge watch. Gossip Girl. There we go. Gossip Girl. Oh, you know what is quite good? You know what is quite good? C with Jason Momoa.
Shut up and take
You know,
my money.
Aquaman dude?
ZeroFrostNinja $3. Damn it, him always late.
You are. Yes, you are. But yeah, me and my girlfriend are watching that now. I think it got second season not too long ago. C. Quite interesting. Domino effect. 2 dominoes. Being late doesn't matter as long as he's here. True. What's up, Krishna, by the way? How are you doing? Do you like Supernatural? Yeah, Supernatural is good. I still haven't finished it. I stopped it like at some point and I haven't like caught up till the end. Mike's name in addition. No, that's not how it works. You can't get 2 names for like a $5. So that's not how it works. You said put up Mike's name there, so I put up Mike's name there. Forgot James. Did not forget James. James said, put Mike's name up there, just because. That's what I did. You can't get 2 names. We'll be going for Hercules. Yeah, probably. Did Mike not... No? Nope. Followed a couple of seasons in the middle. The last few seasons were great again. That case, well, I need to finish up watching that at some point. Fair play. Score prediction for Hercules. 145 to 155 is where I predict he will land. Scam? Boy can get your pitchforks? No. How is that a scam? Are you a moron? Well, that was a brief entrance. That was a brief entrance in the chat. Yeah, it's still season 7. I got all the time afterward. Yeah, exactly. Go and finish it up. Let me know. What do you think? I like Lucifer from those series, though. I like Lucifer from those series. I'll probably go for the 5-star max. I want him and sing Gamble with 10 crystals. Well, do that then. Wasn't around for long. Yeah. Like, bye. Willing second round Hercules will go low since a lot of people.
Shut up and take my money.
No, I'm not sure of that.
Jacob $6. Sorry, but I am not co-parenting with Mike. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. Heck is overhyped.
Yeah. $6 from Jacob. Here we go. Like overhyped? He 100% is overhyped. Like the hell guy is fucking kidding. Which hell guy I mean? I don't know. So far, Ankit. So far, every single 6-star grind that matters. Second rounds have been higher than the first ones. Yeah, no. But I look at all the 6-star featured ones. Oh, sometimes they don't have data, but yeah. Black Widow Clairvoyant went higher the second round than the first one. Overseer went higher second round than did the first one. Symbiote Supreme went higher second round than did the first one. Purgatory went higher second round than it did the first one. Pick One Selector went higher second round than did first one. Mr. Negative went from 133 million to 141 million. Spider-Man Stealth Suit and Shang-Chi both also went higher the second round than they did the first one. You might be right, but I don't think you will be.
Take my money.
ZeroFrostNinja $1.
Oh, sneaking back up there. Okay, okay. I can respect the hustle there. Animations your favorite? I love Carnage animations, honestly, I do. I just can't take almost bedtime. Well, get to sleep then, young man. Link. Those are in Katos? No. It's the best kept secret. It's the tool of my research. I'm kidding, sure, why not? Okay. I found it somewhere in forums, so I just always keep it open. Yeah, no, I get you. It might happen. I just don't think it will. I think that there'll be people who want to see exactly what he went for, so they know what to shoot for, because that so far has been the trend, because there's very, very, very little room for error. And yeah, a lot of people are afraid to kind of like base their grinds on blind predictions and stuff like that. What's up, Debjit? How are you doing? Oh, to bed? Oh, it's 0. That's the insane Mr. Next. Well, be surprised then. What's up, Simran Singh? Come on. Floppity flop 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 smack. Magic worth rank 5 as a 5-star. For defense and NW. For defense, probably not anymore. But she's still worth ranking 5 as a 5-star in general. She's still very, very, very good champion. I use her for offense in tier 1 wars in AW still even. James coming in with another $1. So James, is this Mike going back up there or is it you? Huh? Have a decision to make here. Can't get both. You can't get everything you want.
James $1.
What are we gonna do with our little project? We're just gonna start again next season. Let's get Mike up there, back up there. Okay, fine. You want to make Jacob feel uncomfortable? Then that's on you. Keep in mind, this is not my doing, this is not my choice. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, ZeroFrostNinja with Mike right up there. What's in your right and left side when you look around? As an example, when checking comments. Oh, it's the bottom right. I actually have three places where I can check comments. Okay, so if you're that interested, let me surprise you. Because I can just easily do this. So, yeah, okay. So, that's on the left side. That's like a smaller screen, which is literally just the YouTube streaming page. This is straight in front of me, which is the Streamlabs OBS setup and monitor. And this is on the right side, which is kind of like my spare monitor. But, not spare, but I use it for my soundboard, and this is the third copy of Streamlabs chat. This is the one that lets
Shut up and take my money.
voice commands
Jacob 5 Danish kroner.
work, basically, for you guys.
Get wrecked, turbo nerds. Pow pow.
So yeah, so I can kind of look in any direction to read comments, and I did it so specifically just to make a job easier for myself. There we go. Jacob's coming in with an master one. Okay. I'm multitasking, Steven. Thanks. Okay, so everything but Jacob disappears. That's why Zero is real broski. Got 6-star Dupe Colossus and also have 5-star Dupe Colossus. I can take my 6-star rank 3, but nowadays don't seem to use him that much. Yeah, I have started using Colossus a little bit less, but I still love the fact that I have my rank 3 6-star, and I still do use him. No, Falcon does not bypass my micro reflect. I'm quite sure he doesn't. Setup, thank you. But yeah, the entire idea is I can look there to read comments, I can look there to read comments, and I can look there to read comments. But I need to replace that left monitor. It's tiny, it's ancient, and it's bad. I need to get a new one at some point. You may want to try and do the Windows. Good. Not big enough so that you can read easy. You're perfect. I think I'm kind of fine though. Quite okay. Put James up there. Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. Make up your mind, will you?
James $1.
That's better. Well, there we go then.
Don't be rude.
Grind with my peripheral vision whilst watching stream and chat. Hey, you know, so long as it works out for you. Boom, 14%. Oh. Man, I'm knackered today. I definitely went to bed far too late. Yeah, that would be the best plot twist ever if Mike just knocked both of you out. Now I don't want rank 5 stars anymore. Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore either. I genuinely just don't. Yeah. I don't rank out 5 stars anymore. Or at the very least, I do everything I possibly can not to do that. Like, I really want to rank up Odin, which I only have as a 5-star, but he's in current features and I'm opening current features, and I just have a feeling that as soon as I rank up my 5-star Odin, you know, I'd immediately pull him as a 6-star and I'd be like, ah, for fuck's sake. Oh. We still have so many points to grind out today. Sucks. Hobby took his 5-star Odin to rank 4 and then pulled the 6-star. Yeah, I hate when I could have done that in the past as well. I did that with Dragon Man. I was set to rank 5-star Dragon Man, pulled the 6-star. I did that with, I think, Man Thing, a few other things. That I could taken to rank 4 or 5 and then pull the 6-star. I have, like, okay, so here is saying something, yeah? I have Cosmic Ghost Rider, Apocalypse, Professor X, all as rank 5 5-stars and rank 3 6-stars. It's just like, okay, no, that's enough, kind of thing, you know? And Nick Fury, Corvus, so it's Nick Fury, Corvus, Apocalypse, Professor X, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm sure there are some more champions. You know? Rank 5 5-star, immediately 6-star. Yeah, I know, joking. What's the easiest variant to explore after variant 4? Variant 6 or variant 5 probably. Maybe variant 3. What's up, Aditya? The only 5-star I would take up is 8-buck. Because you don't have him. Haha. You know. Human Touch? No, I pulled 6-star Human Touch before I pulled the 5-star Human Touch, so that's not the case there. But a lot of my champions I do have. Ultron, Worth rank 3 and Dupe, yes. Ultron is Worth rank 3 and Dupe. Whoa! Is he for fucking real right now? Man, that went dodgy quick. You can never have too many torches. That's kind of true. I have been thinking about taking up my 5-star torch at some point as well, just for, like, you know, backup seeds. Oh, I did get my tech TF5CC. I did form my tech one, so I can technically rank up Ultron right now. We'll get Tier 1 Alpha besides Glory Star, but Tier 2 Alpha and Overflow. Well, the thing is, like, for me, I don't even really need Tier 1 Alpha anymore, so I have lost all focus on it, because got really rank up 5-stars. But you can get Tier 1 Alpha by completing, like, Heroic, Master Mode, side event quests and stuff like that. That's where you can get some Tier 1 Alpha too. Like, one of them, I think Master has 3 Tier 1 Alpha for completion or something like that. So just go do a quick completion run of the Sidewind quest, lower difficulty, and you should be good. You're welcome, by the way, for this VIP level knowledge. Ah, you bugger. No, that new Fury stacking is still a thing. Need 22 of them. Well, you better get going then. Still not enough. You're not gonna get 22 tier 1 alpha like in a day or something. They do come here and there fairly frequently, but there's, you know, there's a limit. I think tier 4 basic is the resource that I'm not struggling, but I need to keep a close eye on. Tier 4 basic somehow is the resource that I always end up using. I had generic 6-star 6 stones in overflow as well, and then I just finally pulled the trigger and I finished sigging up my thing, so I have a rank 3 sig 200 6-star thing now. So that's kind of cool. Very work about fixed parry and complete act 6 with the compensations again. Very good. Very good. Goodbye lads, have a nice day. Have a nice day, ultimate mediocre player. Maybe the idea of taking Dupe is Dark Strength too. What's your thoughts? I have been toying that idea myself quite a lot. There's absolutely no reason not to do it if you like the champion. I think he's kind of slightly underrated. I don't think he's the greatest, but I do think he can easily justify rank 2, why not? I mean, they said it's a bug, or they stated nothing on the Ultron thing yet. They stated nothing. Tier 4 basic, Tier 4 CC? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I also have at the moment too many tier 2 alpha, but I believe that's not gonna stay like that for a long time. I believe that's probably gonna change quite soon. Because unless there is kind of like some significant big offer, like spring cleaning offered like 50 tier 1 alphas, and then for a month my priority was getting rid of tier 1 alphas in time, and like this event seemed to offer far too many tier 2 alphas compared to tier 1 basics. But in general, your natural acquisition speed of resources, tier 5 basics outpace tier 2 alpha. So I know that it's kind of even out. Debating whether or not to rank 5 Namor, I can awaken him and seek to have him. Lot of tier 4 bay and tier 1 alpha investment, prestige bump of 80 points. Well, you make that judgment call. I know I do it in a heartbeat, but it's for you to decide. I don't think Vision Arcus has any hope of being selected for a champion buff anytime soon. Rank 3 Ultron 1? I don't know. I decided that I'm not in an overly big rush right now to do my rank ups. I want to, because I literally have about a month till like Alliance War season starts. There's no big piece of content coming out, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna chill, see what catalysts I have, and take it slow. Yeah, Namor is a nice to have champion, nice to have access to. To be fair though, when they did balance him, I did like sell my 5-star and I never ranked the 5-star back up, and my 6-star was unduped for like forever, and I didn't really miss him, I'll be honest. I had him, but I couldn't, like, my Namor right now is like rank 3, not even 6200, because I never like ranked him back up, and I didn't miss it. I really didn't. Oh, from your AW rewards, are you on track? Well, no, I need more than SOP rewards to be able to rank 4. So does everybody else. I need another 12,000 tier 6 basic fragments. I already have the 3 tier 2 alpha things, but I need another 12,000 tier 6 basic fragments plus SOP rewards to be able to rank 4. Who do you class as one of the most again, these underrated champion questions. I think there's a fair bunch. Okay, what were our default answers? Very good champions that are super underrated. Let's go with Puncher 2099 is underrated. I kind of feel that Silver Centurion is getting underrated at the moment as well. White Mags is definitely underrated. Reed Richards somehow still underrated. Those are some of the more underrated champions. I'm currently working through Act 5. Should I rank up APOC to 4-star rank 5 or Red Magneto to 4-star rank 5? Both unawakened. I'd probably do Mags first, especially in Act 5. If I remember correctly, there were some metal bosses and stuff. Yeah, I do have small moments of game freezing here and there. CGI is underrated. Oh, you're asking for it, man. You're gonna get it in the neck. Oh, from your double rewards, are you? Okay, answer that one. Answer that one. Alright, thank you. No worries. Two 5-star Nemo, 200 5-star Claire. Better champion, how? Well, both are great champions now. Claire is objectively as a champion better though. Oh, not Claire Cable. Oh, that. I don't know if the one. Really. Here's the thing, Shrawan. It kind of really always depends ultimately in your own situation. It's very easy to answer a question who's better. I don't know, Namor or Domino. Yes, Domino sucks compared to top tier champion, for instance. But when you ask some relatively close together champions, it's always down to you, what you plan, what you like, who you end up like using, and what you end up doing more often than who is ultimately. But there is no universal scale that I can come up with and that would work for you. It always depends on your playstyle, which champions you favor, which piece of content you plan on doing next, so on and so forth. So I can guide you when the answer is relatively obvious, but like in this case there is no real right or wrong answer. It's preference. It's like you do not want somebody else to micromanage your underwear drawer, just like you don't want somebody else to micromanage your rank up. So long as you have like the right idea where you're going and what you need to do to get there, that's all you need. You do not need like many people. Yeah, I know Domino is really controversial. Yes, I do know. The counter for 3.2. Yeah, there's always counter for something. I actually don't know which Nick you're talking about, but I can promise you there is a counter for him. The intern who hit the wrong button and screwed up AW is underrated unsung hero. Sure, why not? Sub Sacher. How you doing? Arman is worse than Teak. Pretty much at this point. That's what I'm starting to think. I think we should just, you know, put him in timeout. Good luck with the grind. Alright, so yeah, notice things. Megamine's underrated. Yeah, I do think he's a bit underrated. Massacre, yeah, potentially. But to be fair though, Massacre was underrated when skill class sucked. Realistically, Massacre has very little to no chance of excelling, shining, or being like revalued by community at large now that skill class is awesome. It's kind of like Stealth with Spider used to be 3rd best skill champion. And I was never a fan of him, admittedly, but still. He used to be 3rd best skill champion. And now it's like, would you want to rank up? No. No, I did not 100% EQ. I only did a completion run. I have been grinding, my man. Actually, yeah. Blade still overrated? Yes, so. Blade, I think Blade right now is over and underrated at the same time. Blade still has some very cool redeeming qualities, though. You know, his power gain, like when opponents are bleeding, is absolutely beast. So is the ability to kind of like get rid of all the debuffs 95% quicker, which like is not as like unique anymore, but still good. Yeah, forgive me, still good, true. I tell people how they should vote or anything, but after seeing Hercules, I'm kind of salty. Omega Sentinel. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not salty, but I fully 100% think Omega Sentinel would have been better. And there is another thing that does kind of annoy me about Hercules, but you know, I'll just leave it. They could have done that. I actually kind of thought and half expected that they will do that. That they're gonna release the boat, but no. You know, the politics and the message took precedent. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just gonna leave it there. And this really it feels so dirty. It really feels so dirty, though. This is how I imagine my mother and father felt in Soviet Union when they had their thoughts to say and their minds to speak, and they were just not prepared to deal with the consequences. This is like, yeah, like legitimately how I imagine my parents felt in Soviet Union. Needs bleed and poison to reduce the AA. Blade does pass away. Yeah, true. But AA does it better, higher. But so far is my 4th best skill. And skill class my 2nd best. Well, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, the thing is, like, we have hardly had any dimensional beings released since Blade came to the contest, though. And like CGI is like pretty much the only dimensional being that had got released, and he's like bleed immune. Shang-Chi damage is overrated? Yes. Shang-Chi doesn't have too great of a damage. Like Mole Man has more damage. Kingpin probably has more damage. It's just because Shang-Chi can concentrate his damage in one big number, a lot of people think it's insanely high. But when you talk about DPH, as in damage per hit or damage per second, neither one of those numbers really are huge. So it's a bit underrated. What do you think? I agree. I think so. Yeah. The new purple one is mystical being. Oh, so that's the 2nd one in like 2 years. That's the 2nd one. Blade is a good defender, though. That's one thing that people underrate about Blade. Blade is a good defender. Always has been. So many people didn't realize that. But he, over the years, has gotten so many kills. Why do you throw that level 1 when I'm blocking? You freaking muppet. No, who's Bishop? Bishop, yeah. I believe that. I do believe that Bishop is a bitch now. No, you can reliably dex blade special. Yeah, you can. I actually completely on accident dexed Bishop's level 1 last time. I was like, that's actually quite easy. So I think I'm probably just gonna end up learning how to dex that level 1 and be happy. You're on a great Saturday. Well, I wish you all the best too. Oh, dash backwards, and dash backwards. That's that, and then you do it. How does Bishop burn you while he blocks? Well, after his level 1, he basically like that's a stupid. How does Mephisto burn you while he blocks, or how does Omega Red does damage to you while he blocks? It's the same thing. When he activates his level 1, he gets his aura thing. If you stay close to him, then you get burned. It's like Vision Arcus. I know it happened so much. Yeah, true. Yeah, pretty much. No, well. Yeah, I guess you have point, James. I have never seen a game so disrespectful to the word God. I have legitimately not ever met a community or game that is so disrespectful to the word God. It literally means nothing anymore. It literally means absolutely nothing in the context of this game. Are you gonna grind for the... Yeah, probably. Probably will. I never used Susan Mastery before, but thinking to unlock 1 each like a courage. Well, here's the thing. Getting 1 point in each is an awful idea. Susan is pretty much all or nothing kind of deal. If you do it, you do it. If you don't do it, you don't do it. Recoil is quite high burden to undertake in order to access more damage. Recoil is bad in like 90% of the scenarios, 99% of the scenarios. However, the benefits of max liquid courage and max double edge make it kind of worth it. Make it definitely worth it. But if you do put only 1 point or do not go max all in liquid courage double edge, you choose to pay full price, full cost, and only take 10% of the benefit or 15% of the benefit that you could have. So imagine walking into a restaurant, buying a full meal, and then just eating 3 fries and leaving. Would that be a good investment? No, it wouldn't, because you would not be getting your money's worth. Recoil is the cost that you put up for running liquid courage double edge. Therefore, unless it's a very specific scenario with a very specific champion, you always want to get back as much of a benefit as you can in order for tolerating recoil on your champion. And just having 1 point in there is absolutely not worth it. It's again, it's basically equivalent of paying price for a full meal and just nibbling at a couple of fries. Just not worth it. Mouthed off version of Ronin is not bad. Well, yeah, well. Ronin, I mean, again, Ronin is still Ronin. It's slightly hitting harder, but damage was never the problem with Ronin though. So Ronin effectively, de facto, did not change. Ronin got a permanent 20% damage boost. That's about it. Even that evade rotation I had higher hopes for than it actually turned out being, because you can't really use it frequently because you need to basically choose whether you want to use special attacks or you want to use that evade. Because if you use special attacks, all your cruelties are gone. Who got reworked recently, didn't know he's a very big pain to fight against now. The literally most popular ones. Shit is possible. What did James say there? Oh, that, I know. Tier categories such as cute, waifu, manly, cool, disgusting, as Bondo. Somebody should make that list. Somebody should make that list. Super Yams tier. Djibouti tier. We should definitely have Djibouti tier. Powerful. Yeah, no, I agree. But, okay, here's the thing. You literally said top tier in the same sentence as potion farming. Let me make one thing absolutely clear. Potion farming has zero in common with being in top tier. It's kind of like saying just because there is a, I don't know, shoe polisher who polishes shoes really well, he's qualified to be president of the United States. Even though right now, given that Biden is practically dead man walking, I'm sure he would do a better job, but still. Those two are completely unrelated things. You said, and also potion farming. I said, first things first, potion farming has nothing to do with tiers. Then, he's pretty useful. Any champion can be pretty useful if you don't have better champions. You can take Groot to 6-star rank 3 and you can find him pretty useful due to his bleed immunity, because therefore you will be able to do biohazard and caltrops lanes, and there are plenty of those. And you would also be able to do any lane that does not require any specific ability. Any lane that any champion works on, Groot can do, right? Right, yes, it can take longer. So he can be pretty useful by that definition as well. Like, Groot's bleed immune, so I'm sure there are plenty of fights that Groot can do and Ronin can't. Does that mean Groot's better? No. Doesn't. Look, I like Ronin. I find he's fun. But he's objectively just not good at anything. He's just not great at anything. It would take days to do so. Yeah, he'd still do it. And there are fights that Groot could do and Ronin couldn't do. Okay, then, I don't know, take Iron Patriot or whoever. Iron Patriot with some of the synergies can hit hard now. Right? Pretty useful. It's this term of kindness that people give champions when they want them to feel better. When you're trying to protect champions' feelings. When you're trying to encourage people or sell them on something. Kind of like, you know, used car salesman. Oh, this car has pretty low mileage and pretty good size trunk or some shit like that. Nobody's looking for pretty good things. Now Groot comes to the ring together with Robin. I'd pick Grant for Groot. No, the point is, like, there is not a single thing in this game where you would legitimately consider Ronin as one of the top options. I'm not saying he can't do anything. Obviously he can. He's quite a decent champion. But he's good in absence of choice. He's good if that's all you have to work with. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you are on a deserted island and you're all by yourself, and then you discover that there is a relatively ugly, relatively boring and annoying woman also on the deserted island. To you, at that moment, she'd be goddess. You'd be happy for the company, you'd be happy for the fact that she's a woman, And you'd think she's the most beautiful thing in miles. Even though objectively she would be barely a 3 in an average city. It's always a matter of perspective. And you use these terms like he's pretty good. He's pretty good in absence of choice. He's not good whenever you put him next to all the other skill champions that you could choose instead. And he's absolutely 100% not a wise choice. James, they don't need to make them the best ones. Skady says they need them to be usable and fun when used. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Hercules is the best champ to defeat collector due to his immortality. I don't know if he's the best one, but I'm sure he can do it. But again, like, don't. But again, okay, cool. That's small take, you know. I already have said I think Hercules but with that idea, wouldn't like Hela be a very good champion to defeat Collector, because Hela also has immortality, and Hela can hit harder than he can. So by that argument, wouldn't Hela like be better? You like comparison? I do. Superior Iron Man don't have to be so bad. Get you? Yeah, Superior Iron Man can. Yeah, exactly. I just want Superior Iron Man to be so much better. I really like Superior Iron Man as a character. My champs don't have feelings. I didn't give to episode. I think. I know. Oh, you finished Mike's Revenge. Oh yeah, that is so annoying. It's such a bad piece of content. It's so bad. Completely agree, Dom. I felt filthy when I finished that. I really did feel filthy. I wanted to have shower immediately because I kind of felt that Kabam had their way with me. I literally felt like Kabam had taken me from behind with no Vaseline, and I'm just like a used sack of meat to them. Oh yeah, you did sleep in indeed, JJ. You did sleep in indeed, JJ. Shame on you. Dying is best option. Yeah. Oh, okay, 3% damage now. Fair play. So Hercules can hit 6%, but Hela would hit 3%. Okay. Best thing about his immortality is he's unblockable. Okay.
God, those communists are amazing.
But the worst thing about his immortality is that it's an active buff, so... For instance, Mystic Champion could nullify it, so you couldn't really use it against significant portion of Mystic Champions, or... I can guarantee you there will be at least half a dozen befuddled faces in front of their phone screens when you use Hercules on like Buffet node. And you think you can go immortal, and Buffet just eats that immortality. I bet that's gonna be so sweet.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
It's kind of like, look, I'm not saying Hercules is gonna be. Clearly Hercules is gonna be able to do things. The question is, how do you value each thing? Is being able to potion farm in Realm of Legends is as important as being top tier Alliance War option, for instance? No, all things are not the same, and all things are not equally important, as far as I'm concerned. I think 60 million is too much for Jubilee. I don't think she's gonna go anywhere near 60 million. Rank 5, I wanna make a Colossus or Venom. It's up to you. What you need doing though. Like, you know, both are amazing champions. I absolutely like both of them. But both do different things, so question is, what are you planning to do next in the game? Kind of worried about my Kamala challenge and don't want to rank up. Just do it, man. You're literally fighting for rewards 10 times the value of what you're gonna use it on. It's kind of like, imagine you're in a race to win $1 million, but during that race you need to take a train from one city to another. and you refuse to participate in that race because you do not want to spend $20 on the train ticket or whatever. That is your argument. You're literally competing for resources who far outweigh whatever investment you're gonna make in Kamala. But you're saying like, I don't want to do it. That's the kind of thinking you have. It's kind of like somebody's telling you if you're gonna come to this building at that time, I'm gonna give you $10,000, but you have to pay $10 parking, and you refuse to do it because I don't want to pay $10 for parking. I say screw the 10,000. That is your logic there. That is exactly what you're doing, Pika. Hercules is being overhyped for sure. I think that's exactly what KD is trying to say. Still gonna be a very good champion. Yeah. I want Hercules to be a good champion. You know, I'm gonna end up ranking him. Like, I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to get that champion because of his prestige, and I'm gonna end up ranking him. And obviously, I'm gonna be a direct beneficiary of Hercules being a good champion, and I want him to be a good champion. And I have never said once that I think he's gonna be awful or bad or unusable and stuff like that. I'm just saying manage your hype and expectations. The source spot's fine. What do you mean the source spot? But the fight itself not a great versus champ, you can't play versus an opponent. Well, you can nullify that unstoppable though. That's the thing. Kamala Khan nullifies it. The Fury's an unstoppable. She legitimately can one-shot or two-shot that fight if you do it well. Makes me think of the surprise picture face me if I know. But yeah, Kamala Khan legitimately can one or two shot that fight if you practice. Then you appear between Hercules and Chorus. When my alliance got Hercules and early access bundle to Hercules rank 3 and both came into war, needless to say, it wasn't ideal. Besides the fact that he got slapped around trying to intercept. Oh, well, he's 100% not going to be Alliance standard option. He might be used in Alliance War, like for encroaching stun or maybe stunning reflection lanes, something like that. But not too much else. Maybe some, okay, yeah, no, yeah, that's about it. Resource and more giving for DD1 for Star Wars Cycle Challenge. Wait, I'm clearing. No, that's fine. But eventually you're gonna have to do it all. Like, you know what I mean? Still gonna have to get it done. But if you want to do different challenge, then you do different challenge. But yeah, you should not ever feel hesitant to rank up for that. And, I actually duped him yesterday when I pulled the 4-star Hercules because I bought one of the early access bundles, and that early access bundle was actually absolutely jacked. I'm kind of pissed off that I didn't like properly record it. I mean, I did kind of, but no, I can't use that footage for the video. But for the 5 crystals, I got 6-star Nexus, which was basically Venom that I already had duped, or first time dupe on Emma Frost or Red Goblin. So I awakened Red Goblin, I duped the 6-star Overseer, and I got the 4-star Hercules, and like some 2 random 3-star champions or something. But that was freaking awesome early access bundle. But I snapped. And I only snapped because my girlfriend left early, so I kind of felt that, you know, my guard dog is not watching over me, so I was like, I'm gonna be a rebel now. And I bought one of the early access bundle yesterday. Can I upload it online? Maybe. We'll see. Or watch the Black Widow? Not yet. I cannot. I mean, intercepting power isn't Hercules' fault. Your friend should have done. Well, no, but the idea of purposely trying to intercept a ton in Alliance War is just silly. It's not something you want to do. Alliance War is literally exact opposite of that playstyle. Alliance War is all about playing as safe and as cautious as possible in order to give yourself the highest possible chance of not getting KO'd in that fight. And missing an intercept is a relatively easy thing to do, and a relatively easy way to give away an unnecessary death. Yeah, but get me? Looks like you're starting back to the couch, maybe. Anyways, yeah, the whole intercepting idea is just not compatible with Alliance War frequently. That's why Ebb and Flow intercept is an ode in Alliance War, you know, because it's a risk every time you try to do so. Oh, by the way, technically I did grind for Overseer twice. Once for 6-star, once for 5-star. Kamal left for me. Just wondering if I Kamal or not yet. Well, you wonder, you decide, it's up to you. Party bug affects your impressions of new champions. Don't let that do that. How did you sleep? I actually slept very, very bad. I only went to bed at like 2 a.m. And yeah, JJ, and didn't sleep well. I couldn't fall asleep. I, on the, well, bright side, I suppose, did end up kind of binge watching Record of Ragnarok on Netflix. It was way more boring than I thought it would be. They butchered the amazing premise, and they just kind of butchered it. But due to the modern marvel of skipping through 70% of the boring backstory exposition type of shit, it was quite okay. It was not war friendly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hercules is not war friendly at all. And then there are obviously champions that you just literally cannot intercept. There's 50-50% chance we will get. What do you mean 50-50% chance that we'll get? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, I know I will get them because there's gonna be arena. I will well, 3 and 4 stars are guaranteed milestones. I'm gonna put up quite high score in 100+ million. So even if I miss, I'll have the bare minimum of 5-star Hercules. How we can ramp up to 80 prowess of Red Magneto? You can only do that against #metal champions. Yeah, against #metal champions. And you basically just have to keep on knocking down the opponent. That's it. So if you need, because you can get 35 temporary prowess, but there's no limit to the permanent prowess. So if you want 80 prowesses, then you need to knock down the opponent 45 times, something like that. Six-star Thor is the best, and I got him. I don't know, but congratulations, man. Congratulations. Those first 2 fights in Ragnarok is brutal, though. Humanity, yeah, quite. I did like Adam, though. Dude was chill. I like Adam. I never liked Lu Bu character, like in any of the, you know, game material or any of the animes, but I did like Adam in this one. They're doing 80 hairs. Solar Surfer or Cap MCU, but without Nick Fury. Huh? Driller, don't quite. Listen, watching from Brazil, ASR, you guys play too much. There's Brazilian there. Yeah, I know that there is a guy from Brazil, but hey, what's up? Hello in Brazil. And good story concept, slow animation, pacing, load, Adam fights. Yes, exactly. Story of Ragnarok, they just butchered that anime, man. They could have made it so much better. They really could have. I got pissed off when I realized. But when they started going into like Thor's backstory and that like those giants attacking Asgard and shit like that, I was like, boring, boring, boring. Fighting, no, boring, boring. One swing, boring, boring, boring. Oh, there's a horse now. Boring, boring. But you know, there were some good moments in Adam fight, yes. Divine Reflection, yeah. Loved Adam. Well, yeah, you can do it. You can get more than 85 prowess. You can get like 135 prowess, I think. Like, lost so much. Can't wait to get him as a 6-star. Nice. Hope you do. Hope you do. Take him again. Coloss. Just smash everything. Yep. I do not know. You have asked this question 18 times to me. I have the same answer. I do not know whether we will get 3-star Hercules. That's it. Please do not ask again. Really don't. I'm getting triggered. How can you ask the same thing time and time again? Who up between silver or cap MC?
Are you always this pathetic?
Awakened, unawakened, 5 stars or 6 stars? You care about prestige or not? It's impossible to answer that question, man. 2 completely different champions, and it's just, I don't know. Well, first of all, first and foremost, because Doom and Surfer do not have significant, huge difference in between prestige, and Doom does have bigger impact in Alliance War. Like, Doom is one of the tougher fights on defense. Doom is one of the most used offensive attackers. That's why Doom first. Oh no, I do realize Naruto is that. But also those backstory episodes, some of them were good, some of them I just fast forwarded. But it's just too slow. In general, it's just too slow. Even the backstories and the type of animation is just uninteresting and too slow. It could not keep my interest whilst doing those backstory stuff. It legitimately is ruining it for me. I mean, I'll watch if season 2 comes out, but I'll watch it in the same manner where I fast forward it and I'll watch 8 hours in 2 hours. Because 75% of it is just crap. Oh shit. Whoopsie. Whoopsies. Here we go. Coffee. I forgot to put the playlist on loop. You can see that I'm like, good morning. Think you had weird music on? Yeah, I know. It's all good. Thoughts on Invisible Woman? I kind of like her. There are some cool aspects of her. She's a champion that definitely needs a bit of love from Kebab. She's a champion that needs a bit of safeguard about losing all your damage that's not related to a synergy with Dragon Man. And perhaps a bit more utility. Like, she could definitely benefit from a numbers or value update or moderate update. But in general, there are a ton of things that I do like about Invisible Woman. Music, really. It's still a 6-star rank 2, not Awaken, Cap, MCU, 5-star rank 5 Awaken. Without Nick Fury. Neither. I would not rank up either one of those 2 champions. At that point. Kriller. I would wait. Okay, clear. You're very welcome, and congratulations on getting your Summer of Pain, dude. Summer of Pain fight done perfectly. So, very good on you, man. And I'm glad it worked out for you. That's the point of those videos. The best way how you can help me back, though, is tell all your friends and alliance mates to, subscribe, comment, hang out, and make sure that they do. Don't believe them when they say they will, but then say they never come back. I have been burned too many times. Too many empty promises. Too many shallow words without follow-up. Make sure that your teammates do come here. I'm kidding. No, but seriously, that is the best way anybody and everybody can help me and the channel out the best. Just make sure that, you recommend it to your friends and you recommend them to come and hang out here. We get 2 champions every month. We get 2 new champions every single month. But when, I don't know. End of the July. End of July. 33 million score. Why are you worried about being behind? Because I'm kind of grinding in a significantly slower pace. I'm sleeping in later and I'm not putting nowhere near as much of an effort as I normally am when I grind. So it kind of feels weird. Torch need to be awakened. No, I explored all of Abyss with unawakened Torch. Only thing that you need to keep in mind is that you always want to save up your awakened ability for Mephisto fights. And that is it. You can still one-shot every single fight with unawakened Torch. Just make sure that you heal up. And yeah, use the pre-fight for Mephisto fights. I mean, when it comes to listening to other people. Seem rather dismissive. Where? So James, which point are you trying to excel there? I'm a very good listener, I'll have you know. We're gonna get to see you next Tuesday now, maybe. Don't worry, KD, you'll get it. Yeah, I know, I'll get it. But yeah, don't you worry. He's talking to Jacob. Oh yeah, Jacob's a dick. I mean, he's quite similar to me, to be fair, so. It's like, he's quite similar to me, though. So just so you know, anything that you say to Jacob, it's kind of like, I might see it, you know, being projected upon myself too. Jacob quite honestly has extremely, I say, aligned thought process to mine. We do not necessarily agree on everything, but there are too many similarities and commonalities, coincidences, I don't know, to ignore, to make it absolutely clear to everybody. I'm the one who can shit on Jacob and nobody else. I'll definitely share and recommend. Thanks again for your videos. You are a blessing. Thank you very much. Looking forward to America Chavez? Not really. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to America Chavez. I mean, like, tiny part of me is always looking forward to any and every new champion being added, but America Chavez is far from it. Yeah, just no. I'll tell you that. I don't insult me, might take off. I'm between you two. One has said, oh yeah, that's true. Only one of us has Solar Sapphire though. Whenever I look at Chawa's loading screen, I always think of one thing. Aggressive wife yelling at his husband, put a go push dishes. Rewatch. She does look like she would say that. Same with Jack when we all meet up. You and Jacob will be debating. Probably. I'm gonna be slapping the living daylights out of Jacob. But I go down to Katie. It's me, it's still me. Oh yeah, how did your Mrs. birthday go? You horrible husband. Oh. Right. I think we are just about done here for today, though. Is it going to work? It's normal day, to be honest. Yeah, that's what birthdays often become when you're old. He said firewood better than domino. People, why can't you get along? Why can't you, like, I don't know, love each other and all that other stuff? Oh. Hello, you are a motivational. Thank you. Finish, are you done with the stream? I'm done with the stream. We have been going for nearly 2 hours, so that is about the extent of this. So okay, likes to be a bit of a Baron Zemo. It is quite fun, it really is. Trolls are short, I want to be a devil. Yeah, you're shooting above your station there. Best you can hope to achieve is an imp. It's kind of like a bitch demon. That's where I see you landing. Definitely not the big chair up there. Anybody seen Disenchanted? Like, it's kind of like Simpsons type of cartoon, but it's like about medieval castle and fairy tales. There's this character who's like a demon. They said quite shit low-level demon. I think his name's Lucy. So basically, shittier version of that is what I consider. Masturbator. Anyways, they're asking if you could show your masteries for a grind. For some reason, doesn't cross my side. Sure, why not? Before I go, it's like my casual. I have this setup featured in like 9 videos. That's about it. That's like my day-to-day Liquid Courage double-edged setup. I think it's called Disenchanted or Disenchantment. Any more streams? Yeah, I will stream in the evening. And PC. And Dave Henchman. A bitch demon. anyways, that's it. We're done here for today. We are done. So huge thank you to every single one of you for being as awesome as you are. And then also, I suppose, thank you James and Arman for showing up.
Finish him!
Kidding. JJ slept in though, so that's quite shit and unacceptable. I don't understand who the hell does she think she is? Who the hell? You know, I went to bed at like 2 AM. And obviously I was the first in this stream. Anyhow. We're done, and I'm gonna catch you guys later today. Hope you guys have a good day. See ya. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all
I'm in danger!